Hey everyone, it's Nini, and this pony here is my OC, Sweetener Heartbreaker. Say hello. Okay, so today I am going to be talking about My Little Pony Generation 5 that is supposed to be coming out later this year. They said it would be coming out in September. So, months ago, they said that there will be a new generation of ponies in the next generation. So that means that we won't be seeing the main six. We might not be seeing them again. And to be honest, I am glad that we're not going to be seeing the main six anymore, because their story is over. And even though I grew up with the main six, I grew up with G4. I grew up with a little bit of G3, but G4 will always be my favorite generation of My Little Pony, no matter what other generation comes. But I really hope that G5 will be as popular as G4. I know that G4 was the reason that bronies were created. That show literally created the word brony and Pekka Sisters. But anyway, there has been the last generation will always be in my heart. I grew up with it, and there are characters that I can relate to. And last year, this show has really helped me. It really helped me with my hard times, because I had social anxiety last year. I had this anxiety. And whenever I come home after school, I would just turn on the TV and then post about My Little Pony stuff on my Instagram, which I still do. And then I will listen to music. It has really helped me, and I think it really saved my life. I just feel really connected with this show and this fandom. I've been connected with it since I was a little girl. And then it was just really exciting that I even got to talk with one of the voice actors who is the voice actor of my favorite pony, Rainbow Dash. It just felt so good to hear her do her voices again for one time. And I don't know, but I am expecting G5 to be good, obviously, because it has ponies. I'm actually really excited for this new generation to come out. So maybe people who haven't seen G4, people who haven't seen My Little Pony before, can watch G5 and then discover that there are other generations. There were generations from the past, and then maybe they can get into G1, G2, G3, and G4. I know that there wasn't the G2, but the My Little Ponytails in 1997, I count it as G2 because it was a different one. So it's still Generation 2 to me. I remember back in 2012 when I first discovered the fandom. I was only 8 years old. I had a laptop and I discovered My Little Pony from that and the fandom. And I remember coming home from school every day to watch My Little Pony and stuff, and the funny videos. And there's also a lot of good songs in the fandom, Discord by the Living Tombstone, Pinky's Bard, and that crazy Friendship is Witchcraft, It'll Be Okay video, which is really weird, but it's still very, very catchy. I remember every year when I would always get excited for a new Equestria Girls movie to come on my TV, I would just go in my living room, turn on the TV, and then watch a new Equestria Girls movie every year until 2016, I think. Yeah, it was 2016. Rainbow Rocks will always be my favorite Equestria Girls movie. And I don't think we'll be getting a season 3 of the series anytime soon. maybe we won't get it. Some people say that it was canceled. Some people say it wasn't canceled, but I don't know. Anyway, this show has really inspired me to be myself and cosplay and write stories. Like, I write fan fiction of My Little Pony on Instagram. It's called Halloween Dash Forever. And I do a little funny cosplays on TikTok. Like, I don't dress up exactly like the characters, but like similar. Like, if I was that character, that was how I would dress. But a cosplay is a cosplay. I have really made some friends in the fandom, and like, it just really feels so good to talk with people who are in the same fandom as you. Like, I've done that before. I've done it with Wings Club, the doll fandom, and other fandoms too. But like, it just really felt good to have some friends who like really enjoy the show just like me. Like, this is one of the only shows that I can relate to, like, the most. I can relate to other characters in other shows, but like, this show really has some things that people actually go through in real life. And then it took me until I was 15. Like, it only took me after the show ended to realize that these characters went through the same stuff that I did. Do you guys remember that episode where Fluttershy was scared to fly in front of everybody? And she got really upset because it reminded her of her childhood trauma. Well, I have had a similar experience when I was in like second grade, where I was too afraid to present myself in front of others. Like, so many eyes were on me, and I feel like my shyness was because of the troubles and trauma that I had at home. Because I'm not really going to talk about it, but I really did had some trouble going on at home. And there was this one time where I had to do an exercise in front of everybody, and I just didn't do it. Same thing happened to me just last year when we had to play a game, and then I had to go alone. Like, not alone, but like, we were just sitting down at our desk, and then when it was my turn, I was just shy because everyone was literally looking at me, and I just didn't do it, so I had to sit back down. Every time I watch that episode where Fluttershy was afraid to fly, it reminds me so much of me because I had to go through anxiety. And I also have trouble standing up for myself. And like, another character I can relate to the most is Pinkie Pie, because I can be really goofy and annoy my friends a lot. There was also a time where I would feel like a supermodel just like Rarity. That only happened when I was like 13, 14 or something, mostly 13. And then there was a time when I was like Twilight. I used to love reading books all the time. And then a time when I was like Rainbow Dash, I was like Ego. Like, I'm not like too much like Rainbow Dash. Like, even though she's one of my favorites, I can relate to her ego and her attitude. Same thing with Applejack a little bit. There are times where I also feel like Celestia, because she smiles all the time. She's very happy all the time, just like me. And times when I'm like Princess Luna, like I was stuck in somebody's shadow. I'm not going to name her name. I'm not going to tell you guys her name. She's a family member. And I just felt like I was really stuck in their shadow because she was better than me and stuff. I just really hope that Generation 5 will do that same thing. Like, I really hope it'll give us the same energy. Like, I know it will. They did it with G4. So I think they're going to be doing it with G5. And I just know that it's going to be more serious than Pony Life. I like Pony Life, but like, I prefer a more, like, it can be serious and funny at the same time, but Pony Life is just a silly cartoon. Like, it's still a fun cartoon to watch, but like, I like My Little Pony when it's all serious, and then it can be silly at the same time. For some reason, I want them to bring back Minty, who was in the Generation 3 cartoon. Like, she was one of my favorites. I even saw her Minty Christmas movie. I just really love Minty. She's really cute. She had a cameo in Generation 4, but it was just not enough. I really hope she becomes a main character, but I don't know. We don't know yet. Like, they haven't released anything yet. It's supposed to be coming out later in the year, so we'll see. I just really hope that G5 will continue to be the My Little Pony. Like, I just don't want it to be too girly. I want it to be, like, something that everyone can watch. Like, just like Friendship is Magic. Friendship is Magic is the first My Little Pony generation that was created for all audiences, because the past generations were created for just little girls. And I love how the fandom for G4 really changed that and made it for like grown men watching ponies and stuff, grown women, teenagers, like everybody. Yeah, I have been cyberbullied for liking My Little Pony, but it didn't stop me. And then there are people out there who get bullied in real life and cyberbullied for liking MLP, but they kept being themselves. Some people even stopped watching the show because they were bullied. And it's so sad that people have to hide what they love because people look at it as too childish and maybe too girly for like the boys who get bullied. And I had to hide that too. Like, I don't do it anymore. Maybe I still do sometimes. I like to show myself on the internet. I don't like to hide what I love on the internet. Like, sometimes I like to hide what I like because some people make fun of me for it. But like, sometimes when I tell somebody what I like, they don't believe me for it, and I'm glad, because sometimes I get scared. Like we're not in school right now because of this pandemic and stuff. So I don't know if maybe if we get out of this pandemic, I won't be hiding myself, but I don't know. I really feel so connected with Friendship is Magic so much, and the fandom, and my friends that are in it. First of all, I just want to give a shout out to April, who drew my OC right in this picture. And I really want to give a shout out to Tiffany and all my other friends who have been there for me. So yeah. I also want to thank my Little Pony subscribers and followers. Like, if you're an MLP fan who is subscribed to me or follows me on Instagram, thank you for supporting me. I am going to have high hopes for the next generation. I am not going to be thinking negative because, of course, since it's My Little Pony, I think it will be good, but nothing will beat Friendship is Magic. But like, this isn't the end. This is not the end. We're going into a new generation. And I just really hope that it will be just as popular as Friendship is Magic. Let's just see where it goes. There were also some Generation 5 leaks of the main 6, but I don't think those are real. I think those are just fan arts or something. Like, it's just really best if they put new characters in the show. Like, they can put some old ones too and redesign them and stuff, because they do that all the time. Like, just like with G3, they had a Pinkie Pie and then they redesigned her for Generation 4. Her first version was Surprise from Generation 1. And also, for some reason, I want some of the old voice actors to come back for another generation. Like Nicole Oliver, who voiced Celestia in Last Generation. Like, I want her to come back for another generation. And Michelle Creeber, who was Apple Bloom, but I don't think she'll come back for the next generation. I just think that she should come back too. Like Tabitha St. Germain, who does Rarity in G4, and Minty in G3. I just want her to come back for one more generation, just one more. And also some of the singers who have done singing voices for characters from Last Generation. They also had their own characters to voice in G4 too, so I think they should come back for another generation. Now look, I don't expect all the G4 voice actors to come back. I'm just saying my opinions on some of the voice actors that should come back. I'm just saying. But like, it's their choice that they're going to move on to other things. I'm just saying. Tara Strong also said that Twilight won't be coming back in G5, but I also think that the rest of the main 6 won't come back either. I really think that they're going to be introducing a new cast of ponies, maybe bring back some old ones, but with new color schemes or new designs, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Comment down below what you'll think. Do you think G5 will be good? Do you think it will be popular? I just want to know your opinions about the next generation. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.